Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, you can proceed.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to another session. My name is Rita, and I'll be your host for tonight's session. And we also have our tutor here, Ayobami Salau, who will be taking you through the process of today's session. So, before we dive in, let me quickly tell you about Mindflux Academy. So we're an online learning platform committed to equipping you in practical and in-demand skills, whether you're starting your tech career or you're looking to level up, we are your go-to persons to learn your tech skills. So basically, our tonight's webinar is focused on data science and analytics, one of the most sorted skills right now in today's digital world. And our expert tutor here will be breaking it down for you to share insights and help you understand how to start. Also, if you're interested in going further after this session, the full data science course runs for 14 weeks, no, 16 weeks, sorry, which is 4 months. So it's also beginner friendly and designed to take you from zero to confidence. So also feel free to drop your questions in our chat and we'll be checking and answering them. So thank you for your time for joining today's session. I'll be handing over to Ayobami to go on with the session.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So thank you so much, Rita, for the introduction. So my name is Ayobami Salav. I'm the data science and analytics instructor at Mindflux Academy. So, and I will be walking you through this webinar that we have for us this evening, which is titled Breaking into Data Science Roadmap, Skills, and Projects that can get you hired. So, in today's digital world, data science is one of the most popular in-demand skills, and the learning part is so steep. So, and a lot of people don't know how to go about it and what projects to do and the skills to acquire. So, and how to get hired. So, in today's webinar, we are going to be walking you through how you can, work yourself, how you can equip yourself to be a data scientist, and the skills and the projects that you need to get you hired. So, I'll be presenting here from my hand. Basically, I don't know if, okay, I think someone is presenting for me. Okay, thank you. So now what we want to learn today is not a lot, it's very simple. So we are going to be
Hi,
looking at
Ayobami.
some,
You can please share your
okay,
screen.
okay, all right.
Please go ahead, share your screen.
Okay, okay, can we see my screen, please?
Yes, please.
All right. So what we are going to be talking about this evening, is not much. So I'm going to be talking about the career roadmap in data science, and also we will look into the tools and the skills we need to equip ourselves with to become a data scientist, and also building a strong portfolio. How we can go about building a strong portfolio that can get us hired as a data analyst. So if you are looking to be hired, then we need a strong portfolio, and also certifications and learning resources to equip yourself to learn to be a confident data scientist. And also we are going to be looking at high impact projects that we can do or embark on that can make us to be employable or hireable, and also how we can navigate the African job market, because the job market for Africa, regarding to or pertaining to data science, it's so so fresh, and there's a lot of things that we can get out of the African job market. And also, we're going to look at LinkedIn and resume strategies, how we can, you know, the posting, or how we can share our projects on LinkedIn, and how we can tailor our resume that HR are going to see the things that they are needed that they need in the organization to get us hired. And also we are going to be talking, receiving questions from our guests, so as regarding any questions regarding data science. So let's dive right in. So now, what is data science basically? So we know we have been hearing about data science, data science, data science. So basically, data science is just a multidisciplinary field. And when we say multidisciplinary field, we are saying that we bring in statistics, we bring in computer science, and domain knowledge. So this is where we bring in the power of statistics, and we bring in computer science, they meet together, and domain knowledge. We combine all these things to extract insight, from data, in order to drive the business world, so that the business world or business organizations can thrive amongst their competitors, basically. So that's just it. So yeah, we are applying statistics now. It's just like an applied area of statistics that is using computer science, and bringing in domain knowledge regarding the area where we are solving problem from, either in healthcare, either in retails, either in you know in the transportation sector, or name it. So we are going to combine statistics, computer science, in order to value and us to actually you know make decisions based on insight. Data. Let's work here. Data science is not work. It's not about think. Okay, I know. No, we know. And we are certain from the extra in six components and main knowledge about data science. So now the right about is so just name it. So we can even the banking sector as well. We have data science as real life application there. So one of it is where we talk about customer churn. So now, what is customer churn? Customer churn is, when we run a business, and we have customers, and the customer left without coming back. So that is what they call churn. So which means the customer left, maybe he's not satisfied with our services, or maybe he or she is not satisfied with what they are getting. So and they left. So now businesses can actually put things in place in order to stop customers from leaving, and that is by predicting in time if a customer is likely to leave, and that can be actually achieved with data science, basically. So data science can allow us to know if a customer is likely to leave in 2 months time, or in a week time, or maybe in a year time. So we can actually uh, put things in place to enhance the customer experience of that particular customer, so that the customer is to stay. And that is one application. So another one is a recommender system or recommendation system, and that we can find them in popular, apps that we use day to day. That is Netflix and Spotify. So now Netflix, most of us use Netflix basically. So Netflix is a streaming platform where we watch movies, a different type of genre like action to drama to comedy and so on and so forth. So now I don't know if you have noticed before. I'm talking about real life application now of data science. So when you watch a particular movie in Netflix, basically, and you watch series of movies, and by the time you log out and you log in back, maybe some hours or a day after, you get to see at the top of of the homepage where you get to select movie, you get to see different recommendations from Netflix. Now, and those recommendations, you see that it is being tailored to your taste, and you will like the what Netflix is recommended, and that is because their recommender system, which is powered with the brain and idea of data science, it has learned your habit of watching. The things you watch, the things you watch either comedy. If you watch comedy too much, then it recommends comedy movie. So not just that it recommends comedy movie, it recommends the ones that are tailored to what you like. So, and that is the power of recommender system. So now Netflix does this in order to retain their customer, basically. So in a system where you recommend what the customer wants, often and often and often, the customer gets to stay and the customer pays, and the customer renews his or her subscription, because that's the main purpose of recommending good movies of different genre that is tailored to the person's taste, basically. And the same thing also happens in Spotify as well, where you stream music. You get, if it is Afrobeat, or if it is pop, or if it is hip hop, then it keeps on recommending, such type of music for you. So data science is at the heart of modern solutions, basically. So what it does is that it allows us to optimize the way we do things, and we optimize profit, we retain customers, and that can be in different sectors like healthcare, in finance, in agriculture, and transportation, basically. So now, the growing relevance across industries is that as data becomes a core asset, then industries must leverage on data in order to be able to be more efficient and to create a personalized experience for their customers or people that they sell their products to or that they render services to, basically. And this we can also automate that we don't need humans to do it. So we can use data science to automate such processes, and this can allow us to gain competitive advantage at the forefront of the industry. We can be the leaders there by just using data science, basically, to create custom solutions, to actually gain competitive ground and advantage, basically. So now let's shift our focus into the data science career roadmap. Now, I know we must have seen different roadmaps along the line, but basically, we are not going to go too deep. We'll just talk about the core and fundamental things that are pertaining to the career roadmap of data science. And number one is the foundation, learning foundation. That the learning foundation of data science has to do with mathematics, statistics, and programming. And that's just the sincere truth. So, but basically, the mathematics and statistics aspect is already, encoded in the programming part. But just for us to be efficient and to be able to interpret answers or insight from what we have programmed, we need to understand the mathematics behind what we are programming and the statistics behind what we are programming. And when I say the mathematics aspect, we are talking about calculus and talking about algebra. So these are just the things that we need, basically, not the deep part or the fundamental part of it. And also for the statistics part, we need to understand basic statistics. For example, we need to understand probability and we need to understand descriptive statistics. So, and the reason for this is because in data science, we are going to be dealing with, you know, um, predictive models. And when we say predictive models, we talk about linear regression, we talk about multiple linear regression, we talk about k-means clustering, and so on and so forth. So now all these things are going to be programmed. And the programming aspect, for us to understand the result we get from what we have programmed, we need the knowledge behind it, which is the mathematics and the statistics part of it. So the next phase is after learning the foundation and the programming part. Next thing is to accustom ourselves with the tools and the projects that will get us hireable. Because in the data science field, we have tools that we use, and not only just that we have tools that we use, we need to build projects that can get us hired. And when I say hired, when we apply for jobs, when we apply for a job, other people apply for the jobs as well. Let's say 100 people. So now for you to get to the interview stage where from the 100 that applied for the job, then they select maybe 5 or 10 persons just to interview them to pick one. So you need projects that when the HR goes through your CV or resume, they get, or your portfolio, they get to see you, say, wow, okay, oh, this project is good. It's something we need in our organization. So then they get to what? To move you to the interview stage, basically. So after getting to know the tools, and we have actually worked on some projects, then we need a portfolio. And we need to involve ourselves in some communities, basically. So why do we need a portfolio? The essence of our portfolio is to showcase our work, and which work? I mean the projects we have worked on. So that's the essence of having a portfolio where the HR or anyone can actually go to and see, okay, this is what this person has done. So, okay, this is it, this is it. So that's the essence of having a portfolio, so that the HR or anyone that wants to hire us can have access to the projects we have done. So now, talking about community involvement actually has to do with engaging, and meeting and mixing with people that, are also on the journey or the career that are suiting themselves toward the career, which is data science. So we can rub minds together and share ideas, basically. And we have several communities where we can involve ourselves with and join in order to gain insights and even learn more. So now the fourth phase is the job search and career launch. So it is not easy to search for jobs, and it can be draining and stressful. So, but there is a way to search for job, which we are still going to talk about during the course of our webinar, and also uh, how to launch your career. How do you go about it, which we are still going to talk about in the course of this webinar. So data science career roadmap is just 4. We have the first phase, which is phase 1, learning the foundations, which is the mathematics, the statistics, and the programming aspect. And the phase 2 is the tools and projects that will get us hireable. And the third phase is building a portfolio that can get us hired and involving ourselves in communities where we can learn more and grow. And the last phase, which is phase 4, is job hunting and career launch. So now let's move away from career roadmap and dive into the data science career proper. So now we're going to be looking at the essential tools and skills a data scientist needs to have. And these tools and skills are not negotiable. We need them. And without having them, we cannot actually say or call ourselves a data scientist. So, number one is Python programming. And we also have R programming. But in today's world, Python programming is in demand on the high side, basically. So Python is very popular. So and Python is versatile and it's used for a lot of things. So and also R programming also is needed, but in today's world, in job descriptions, you don't see R there. It's just optional, basically. But Python programming is non-negotiable. So also the next tool is the SQL, how to handle databases and how to operate or actually create solutions using databases. So SQL is very important. It's a skill we must have. So that is non-negotiable as well. And also we have machine learning basics. So you must also know about machine learning. That is, when we talk about machine learning, supervised and unsupervised learning, semi-supervised learning, we need to understand machine learning basically. So, and how to use machine learning to create custom solutions, to solve business problems. And also, a tool that we need to have in our hand is how to use Power BI and Tableau, basically. So Power BI and Tableau are used for creating custom dashboards where we can use to communicate insight with stakeholders. So Power BI and Tableau is in demand and is something that organizations need, and you must equip yourself with knowing how to use Power BI and Tableau. And also, we have soft skills, and soft skills like communication and problem solving is something that is very, very important as for a data scientist to have, because you must be able to communicate whatever findings you have got by using all these tools like Python programming, SQL, um, Power BI, and Tableau. You must be able to communicate them. And also, you must have problem solving skills, the ability to tackle a problem, existing problem in an organization, and create solution that will actually, drive the business or move the business forward and increase the profit margin or help us retain customers or bring in more customers, basically. So a data scientist must have a problem solving skills. So also, we'll be talking about how to build a strong portfolio. Now, if you want to build strong portfolio, basically, it's not something that is negotiable. We must build a portfolio, and to build a portfolio, we are going to be using GitHub. Basically, GitHub is used for hosting for creating portfolio. So, an example of such portfolio can be seen from this particular uh, I will say from this particular link where we have this https github.com data Dr. Orb, which I'm going to show us now, basically. So we're going to go to this link. So I'm just going to show us how a strong portfolio looks like, basically. So, and that is showing here. Okay, so now looking at this, basically, this is a portfolio. Yeah, we can see this is a portfolio using GitHub. GitHub can serve as a good portfolio. So you can see we have saying, hi there, you are welcome to the data doctor. My name is this, and I am the data doctor. So now a portfolio must introduce you, basically, and it must highlight your skills, and it must have your LinkedIn profile, your Twitter or Instagram, or your email where they can reach out to you. basically. So this is a portfolio, and the portfolio highlights some projects you have done. Like this, you can see exploratory data analysis with PostgreSQL. We also have exploratory data analysis with Python. You have YouTube data scraping, MySQL project. So that is just to show us how a portfolio looks like. So also, you can share your insights via blogs or LinkedIn. So, and we have blogs like Medium and DevTool. So now Medium is a blog where data scientists, programmers, data analysts share their works or put what they have done basically, and we have them. You can go to uh, Medium basically by just going to this URL, which is medium.com, where it will take us to Medium. So you can see this is Medium basically. So you can create an account and going to Medium, you are going to see different, you can see different works by different people. So you can see 8 Python libraries, so good. I stopped writing my own script. We have a lot of things. You can even search for anything you want to know or anything you want to learn. So you will see it here basically, and you get to learn a lot from here. Also, we have DevTool, and DevTool also is a blog where we have DevTool. You can see DevTool is a community where you can learn and you can post what you have or whatever it is you want to share to the world. You can share it here and you can share it to recruiters via your link, basically. And also, we have include 3 to 5 high impact, well documented projects. An example of that is this. Basically, you can see that from here. So from the portfolio I showed us just now, you can see this is a project highlight. So this is 6 projects that has been highlighted. So for recruiters to see when they click and go to your portfolio, so they get to see it and they click on this and they get to see the work you have done just like this. So it must be well documented, explaining what you have done, basically. So, and also you can contribute to open source or data competition. So for example, we have data competition where we have Kaggle. Kaggle hosts a lot of data competition, and also you can go to open source like github.com scikit-learn, where you can contribute and create more libraries so that you can contribute. So you contributing means you have domain knowledge of that field, which is data science, basically. So also, we're going to talk about certifications and learning platforms. So now, when we talk about certifications, you need to get certified, basically, and certifications actually shows that you have gone through rigorous training and you have the expertise or they have the domain knowledge of that field. So that's the certification. And also, we have learning platforms where you can learn to get certified. So that is, we have different platforms. We have Coursera, we have Free Code Camp, we have Kaggle. So these are free platforms. We have the paid platforms. We have Coursera, we have Data Camp, we have Udemy, and we have certifications like Microsoft, IBM, and AWS. Also, we're going to be talking about where you can learn and get certified, which is at Mindflux Academy, because we are offering a training, a rigorous training, which is 16 weeks, where you get to learn data science. And the data science course we are offering here is project based. So you get to work on real life projects. And by the time you are done, you get to have domain knowledge and you are going to be employable. So, and we are going to give you the perks and the information at the end of the webinar. So now moving to high impact projects that get you hired. So now we have projects that can get you hired. Definitely you get hired building such projects. We have sales or retail dashboard. We have a lot of sales and retail companies in Nigeria now and also in Lagos, basically, and they want to create, solutions that can help them drive their business forward. So building a project using Power BI, which is a tool, software, can get you hireable. Also, we have customer segmentation, which is combining machine learning and SQL. So we can get you hireable as well. And also we have COVID-19 data analysis where we use Excel and Python. And also we have attrition prediction, which is used by HR, which is called HR analytics, to see if we can gain a customer or lose a customer. And also we have web scraping and data cleaning scripts in order to get data, in order to analyze and get insights to drive business. Now, we have the job market. How can we navigate the African job market? For example, we want to navigate the African job market. We have key countries that the job market is favorable and it is volatile at this moment. We have Nigeria, we have Kenya, we have South Africa, we have Egypt. So now these are African countries. Also, the list goes on, which is outside Africa. So we have remote roles via global platforms like LinkedIn, Glassdoor, Indeed, etc. So, and also we have local communities where we can follow, like for example, Data First Africa. So Data First Africa is a community basically that actually hosts meetings or meetups yearly, basically, and they have their meetup October 30th to October 31st, so which is going to be done in Kampala, Uganda. And you can actually submit a session. You can get to submit any of your idea. If you want to talk there, basically you can submit a session and you can just go through their their page. You can see their past meetups and where you can actually work on get to learn from there. So that's just that about that. Also, we have Saturdays as well, AI Saturdays, which is is a meetup, is a community here in Lagos where you can actually get to meet bright minds like you share ideas and you rub minds together, basically. So, and also we have freelance platforms like Upwork, Turing, and TopTal where you can pitch for jobs and get hired and get a job. And this job market basically actually allows you, to explore and get to see where you fit in more. And this can allow you, so you can get to know your comfort zone, or you can get to know where to actually, stay, basically. So we're going to move to the next thing. So now, LinkedIn and resume strategy. So now, LinkedIn resume strategies. So you need to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Basically, your LinkedIn profile should be able to talk about you, what you do, projects you have worked on, about you. So, and also on your LinkedIn or in your portfolio or whatever community you joined, you need to post content regularly. For example, projects, insights, and learnings for other people to learn, so you can, add back or give back to the community. So, and also we have resume tips. You need to resume tips like focusing on skills and project outcomes, and you need to tailor your resume for each jobs, and you use quantifiable results. An example of that I'm going to show us right now is this, basically. So crafting a premium CV for a data scientist. So a data scientist CV should have key sections like contact information. So your name, your city, your postcode, for example, Lagos or Joe, must have your phone number and email. It must have a professional summary tailored to the job. So you use strong data-centric action verbs. For example, data scientists with 6 years experience in SQL, Python, and Power BI, proven track record in delivering actionable insights for business growth across retail and finance sector. That is, if you're applying for a job, a data scientist job in the finance sector or retail sector. So we have core skills or tools. You have to highlight your skills and tools. For example, SQL, Tableau, Python, R, Excel, Git, Power BI, Looker, etc., etc. So also you need a professional summary, which is reverse chronological. So what do we mean by reverse chronological? It means your professional experience must start with the most recent, place where you are working or where you left. You backdate it to 5 years back or 10 years back, depending on the experience you have gained or you have. So that's the way it is to be done. And as well, in your professional experience, you need to put it in this format. Situation, the situation of what you worked on in that organization, the task, what you are to do, the action, the tool, and the outcome. So an example of that is in a high-paced sales team struggling with manual reporting. That's the situation. I was tasked with streamlining KPI tracking. That's the task. Yeah, so the action is, so I built an automated Power BI dashboard. You can see automated Power BI. So you already talked about the two, and the outcome is it saved 8 hours per week. Instead of wasting time, so we saved 8 hours per week because of the action we did at building a dashboard that streamlined KPI tracking, basically. So that's an example. So now projects, optional but recommended for juniors or freelancers or someone that is just starting out. So you can put the project you did, for example, customer segmentation using K-means, for example, Python, scikit-learn, Seaborn. So the example is improved marketing targeting accuracy by 17%. So you must have education and certification section. So we have additional option. Let's say you volunteer, the things you do, public speaking, etc., etc. So now your CV must look like this. You can see something like this. Your name, summary about you, profile summary, your skills, the experience, your education, and certification. So this is a very simple CV for a data scientist, so that can get you higher, basically. So the bonus tip I'm going to add to this is be consistent in learning. So you need to be intentional about your learning, and also you network intentionally. You network, you reach out to people, that have like minds like you, so that you can, they can share ideas with you, and you ask for feedback often. So you can ask for feedback from your mentor or your tutor or from your community. Then you apply for a job, even if you don't meet 100% of the job requirement. So those are the bonus tips regarding the career pathway for a data scientist. And also now we are going to be giving room for question. But before we ask questions, basically, we are going to be talking about our program. So basically, we are offering four courses in Mindflux Academy, basically. So, and the four course we are offering actually is, okay, just a moment, please. So we are offering 4 courses. So we have the AI and machine learning, we have data science and analytics, we have cyber security, and we have cloud computing and DevOps. So our AI and machine learning, actually the actual price is 400,000. But if you register early as an early bird, you get a discount and you get to pay 300,000. But if you want to, if you have elapsed the early bird and you did not fit into the early bird window, then if you want to make a one-time payment, then we give you a 50,000 discount where you pay 350,000. And also, if you want to pay in 2 installments, you can pay 187,500 basically. So that is twice. So also we have our data science and analytics. We have the actual price is 350,000, or early bird 200,000, and one-time payment is 300,000, and you can pay in two installment as well. So if you can pay at once. So also we have our cyber security costs. We have the actual price is 300,000, then the early bird is 200,000, and for one-time payment, 350,000. We have also three installments, and you have two installments as well. So, and we have cloud computing and DevOps, which the actual price is 400,000, and early bird is 200,000. And we have one-time payment of 250,000. So, and if you want to pay in two installments, we have that option basically. So that what we are offering us is so big basically, and you can actually contact us by scanning this QR code here on your screen, or you can phone us at this number, which is 08136654505, or you can email us at support@mindflux.academy, or you can visit our website. And our website actually gives you everything you get to know about Mindflux Academy and what we do here at Mindflux Academy. So now you can get to visit our website. You get to, if you want to consult us and guide you, if you want to apply for our programs, you get to apply for our programs. So for example, we want to apply for data science and analytics. So you can get to see the description of our course, and you can get to download our curriculum to see what we have in store for you. And our course is not just like other outlets there. Our course is blended learning, both virtual and physical sessions. And we have weekly coding exercises, and we have quizzes and midterm projects, and our sessions are live and recorded sessions basically. So, and I'll be the instructor. That is if you get to register. So I'll be your instructor, and I'm the instructor of data science and analytics. So I'm waiting for you so you can join us. And I can't wait for you to join us, and I get to teach you data science so you can be job ready, and so you can get to be, earning, and get to, call yourself a data scientist and explore data science as a career path. So on this note, we're going to be taking questions now, basically. So we want to take questions. So if you have any question? Do we have any question?
Good evening, sir.
Oh, good evening.
Yes, my name is Halimat Mohammed.
Okay, good evening, Alimat.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you for the introduction and for the basis you gave us about data science. So, my domain, that's my area of discipline is actually environmental management.
Okay.
So, the course you will take, which is data science, um, will it be helpful for someone in environmental science? And how possible is it that within 4 months, I'll get the skill to actually help me? Okay, I think that is all for now. That's the question for now. Thank you.
All right. Okay. So, Alimat, thank you for joining us in this session. So, to answer your question, basically, so our curriculum is tailored to make you have domain knowledge. And when we say domain knowledge, we have projects in healthcare, we have projects in retail. We have other several projects in other areas, basically. So our project is balanced that when you get to the job market, you can fit in into any sector or any domain. So, and I can assure you, our curriculum is tailored to give you the knowledge that you need even to apply in environmental science. So, one of our projects that we have is in healthcare, basically, and it has to do with environmental science, basically. So, that project is a real life project, and it is a project that has a high impact in the healthcare sector and in environmental science, basically. So if you join us, and we can work together on this project, and you get to, on the long run, after 4 months, you can actually say, yes, I am a data scientist, and you can be confident, and you can say within yourself, okay, yes, I can tackle any problem. I can use data science to solve this problem. I can use data science to solve that problem, basically, in the domain of environmental science. And to add to it, talking about in 4 months, will you be job ready? Will you have the domain knowledge? Yes, you will have the domain knowledge, because our curriculum is tailored to actually help you get the domain knowledge within 4 months. And how are we going to achieve that? From week 1, you're already working on real life projects. When I mean real life projects, from week 1 to week 16, you are working on real life projects. And those projects, week in, week out, you work on them, you work on them, you work on them. And by the end of the 16th week, then you will have completed 4 projects. And those projects, not only will they have impact on you, then it will help you build a strong portfolio that will get you hireable. So when you apply for jobs, then you will not just only be called for interview. When you get to the interview stage, when the HR talks to you or speak to you, then they'll be able to say, we want you to join our team, basically. So, and we will also help you in the journey of job hunting when you are looking for a job. So we have a community that will support you with that. So on the long run, when you are done with the training, then we can help you with the process of getting job, and we can say, give or take, within 2-3 months you'll get a job and you'll become a data scientist. With the domain knowledge you have, you'll be working as a data scientist. So Alimat, have I answered your question?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we would love to have you on board, so you can actually contact us. You can reach out to us on this phone number or on this email, support@mindflux.academy, or you can visit our website at www.mindflux.academy just for more information. All right.
Okay.
So do we have any other question? Okay, I don't think we have any other question. So on this note, so we are going to call it a day. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for tonight's webinar. So, and also we'll be reaching out to you when next we are going to be having another webinar. So we are going to be having another webinar soon. So we'd love you to join us and come, tell your friends, share with your friends, or any platform you share, and then you come and learn about data science and data analytics. So, and we want to thank Mindflux Academy. So Mindflux Academy is the one that made this possible. So get to dish out this webinar occasionally. So, and so we want to actually appreciate Mindflux. So on this note, I'm handing over to Rita. I think, Rita, are you there? So, hello, Rita. Okay, I don't think Rita is here. Okay. All right. So thank you for joining us. So we'd love to have you in our next webinar. So bye-bye, everyone. So see you next time. Thank you so much.